Good afternoon. It's 4 o'clock and I'm here waiting for my friends. It's Lindy Tate from Taterbuggin. How's everybody doing? Nobody's here yet, but I'm gonna go on and ask. Because if you're watching on replay, and it always starts at the beginning when it's just dead and we're just waiting for everybody to get here. Hello, Betty. Boy, your notifications work good, don't they? You get here faster than I can get here on my computer. Hey, Elizabeth, I'm glad you're here. You need to be here today as we're just going to hang out and have some fun. Hello, Michelle. There's Cindy. And let's see who else. Who else is here? There's Mary Alice. I'm waiting for, now I think I can get it. Yeah, here we go. Cheryl and Carol and Rebecca and Barb. All my friends are getting here. Hi, Geneva. Yes, we sure did have storms, but they're gone. It's very cold. It's very cloudy. It's so windy. But we're all good. I hope everybody's back here fine. Hi, Joyce and Bev and Diane and Sherry. Ooh, you had snow today. No, thank you. It's cold enough here. Hi, Carol and Phyllis and Charlotte. How's everybody doing today? Y'all doing okay? There's Monica and Jody's here. Before we get started, while we're waiting for everybody to get here, hi, Winifred and Mary Jo. I wanted to show y'all that I did a little mini version of our little birds in the tree. You know, I told you I had a little plastic Dollar Tree jar that I've had, I don't know how long. Hey, Pat and Jill. So I did a little mini version. How about that? I think it turned out cute. Put some little jute around. There's Mr. Taterbuggin just got home. Yeah, I am too, Michelle. Oh, it was crazy weather yesterday. So anyway, I just put a little moss and a little bitty flower on top. And one of those tiny little acorns that Julie found for me when she was over here Sunday. So there's that. And I had leftover Easter things from Dollar Tree, and so I kind of went through what I had left. It'll be great next Easter when I pull out my Easter box and say, oh, I forgot I had this. But I want to use as much of it up as I can, especially with the big sale coming at the store next Saturday. So I made some little, do you remember these little things, the little styrofoam balls at Dollar Tree? I made a little Pom-Pom out of the Dollar Tree chenille, yellow chenille. Look at how that stuff sheds, y'all. Woo! Look how it sheds. I'm just warning you, because I had never used it before. Look, it's snowing. And then I just took some scrap fabric and a little piece of, it was a tag. It was a tag off a Dollar General thing. And I just cut it in the shape of a peep and Mod Podged my stuff to either end. So well, thank you, Bev. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. And thank you, Jill. I'm going to show y'all that next. And then I did one in this is Dollar Tree yarn too. It does not shed like the chenille, but I put a little pink peep at the end of that one. Hey, Lori. Oh, you hadn't, oh my goodness, you had knee surgery today and you're here. Well, bless your heart. I hope you're doing okay. Maybe some crafting, fun, laughing will make you feel better. This, y'all, can you tell the difference in my ginormous canvas? I've been working hard on it. Oh, Jill, thank you for the stars. That's so sweet. That's so, so sweet. Thank you, Norma. I wish you could kind of see it more up close, the details. I'll post pictures, but it's really, really textured. And so I laid down a couple of layers of paint and then put some, got the palette knife out and did some of that on there. Oh, good, Susie. I'm so glad. the middle part that you see here in the gray, that's just the first layer of what's going to be a cotton field. She asked for a cotton field, so I'm going to attempt that. So I've incorporated the things. You wanted a church, a cotton field. There's a bird nest right up here. Probably going to have some birds here and there. She wanted this orange color included. So, coming right along. I don't know how much more layers of paint there will be, but anyway, that's what I'm working on. But today, since we've got, let's see, I show 76 up there. I show 31 down here, but I froze down here. Can y'all see me? I'm frozen down here. I might have to go out and come back into my own video. I want to see. Can y'all still see me? Throw up maybe some hearts if you can still see me. I am frozen down here. I may have to fix that so I can see your comments down here. Let me refresh. Okay, I see the hearts coming. Okay, so it must just be me. Okay, I had to go out and come back in. You know how you got to do that sometimes. Hi, Kelly. I can see you up there. Okay, and Luann says I'm good there. Okay, Debbie, I see you're here. I had just commented on we got to get Debbie going in her classes, y'all. So what we're going to do today is we are going to take everything that you've got already, I'm sure, or you can get your hands on at home. I'm betting. I've got a big old can. We give our dogs, hey Terry, we give our dogs, we supplement their food with some green beans every day. So we buy them in the big cans. So I've saved a couple of these green bean cans. Didn't know what I was going to do with them. But today what I'm going to try to do is make a coffee canister out of it. We'll see if we can do it. I'm so glad too, Tammy. I'm glad. Oh, good, Patricia. Okay. So all I tried to prep ahead of time so y'all don't have to watch the boring parts. I put 2 coats of Waverly Ivory chalk paint on it. What I want to do next is, I'm trying to think of the way I want to do this, because we're going to see if I can actually make this happen. I think we're going to distress it after I put the label on. I went on Pinterest to look for free vintage coffee labels. I think that's what I put. And I found this one. It looks good and vintagey. Is that a word? And I'm going to put it on here like this. Hello, Donna. Let me see. Let me see here. Oh, thank you, Terry. Y'all, thank you so much for the stars. I appreciate that so much. So I'm going to Mod Podge this onto a ridged can. Let's see if I can do it. I've looked at how, yeah, it's a word now, Betty. It's like every time I go live, I've got to make up at least one word, I think. So I'm going to attempt to put this on here where you can actually see the ridges so it looks like it's on there. Hey, Debbie. I found this label through a Pinterest search. Let me just check and see if I've still got it. Or did I save that? No, but I'll try to find it for you. I just typed in free printable vintage coffee labels, I think. So, yeah, I wanted it to look vintagey. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to slap some Mod Podge on here. I must tell you what this is the first can I did. And I didn't take, that glue where the label used to be. I didn't take that off of this one. Yeah, it was free, Jody. I just looked up free, because I didn't want to get in any trouble going live and, somebody tell me I'm stealing something. So it was free. Now it says my live video was interrupted. Oh, is it going to be one of those kind of days? Can y'all see me? Okay, I'm going again. Okay. Yeah, I froze, didn't I, Cecile? I froze down here, so I hope it's just not going to be one of those kind of days. I had a second can, and what I did was I took my heat gun, and I started, you know, just melting that glue, and took a paper towel to wipe it. I'm telling y'all this so you can learn from what I did. As it starts to, if you don't get it off fast enough, I was just going to take my fingernail and just kind of scrape up the rest of it. I don't know what kind of glue they use, but wow, it stuck under my fingernail, to my finger. It was a mess. But anyway, it's all good now. I just wanted to let you know. So what I'm going to do, instead of doing that on this, I'm going to put the label right over where that glue was, so you won't even see it anyway. We'll see how it works. This is one of those days where we're all trying this together. Hey, Ann, how are you doing? I'm so glad y'all are here today. It's been kind of a gloomy day. Well, yesterday was, y'all know, it was something else, and I hope none of y'all had any damage. And no, you know, all your family's okay. If you were in, I was watching the Weather Channel. I did turn the TV on yesterday because I wanted to see what was actually happening, and it sounded like south of us was really having trouble yesterday with tornadoes and everything. And I don't know that my sweet sister-in-law will be here today, Anne Marie, one of our moderators, because she's in South Carolina, and I think they're dealing with it today. And my precious Opa had a doctor's appointment, so she told me she may not be here. Okay, so what I've done is I've put some Mod Podge on here. Make sure I get it sealed down. And I want to try what I saw. Now, I don't know if y'all follow Holly on YouTube, Hot Humble Pie. I love her. And this isn't completely straight, but it's okay. Now, what she said to do in this situation is to just dampen a sponge. Don't get it. Is it really, Rita? Welcome. I'm so happy you're here. I hope you enjoy it. Hope you enjoyed enough to come back. And I got it wet, wrung it out. It's not wet, but now what she said to do was press firmly in these ridges. And we're just going to have patience and hope that my printable does not bleed. Even if it does, we'll try to fix it. But anyway, thank you, Anne. I appreciate that so much. Boy, I was sitting here yesterday, y'all, and I guess it was about 11 o'clock in the morning. I was here working on the big canvas. And I noticed over toward my mom's house, it just got so dark. I mean, nighttime dark. And this way it wasn't. And I could watch it come. And we had a huge gust, big old gust of wind. And then that big storm hit. There's Mr. Taterbuggin. You want to say hello? It's cameo time.
Hello.
We have 90 people here.
What are we building today?
We're making a canister out of a green bean can. Hi, Laura. Hey, Teresa. I printed out this vintage coffee label for free.
Hello there, Marjorie. All you guys, Betty and Becky.
All our friends are here.
Yeah.
We've even got a couple of new friends joining us today.
Good.
And while I'm doing this, we need to tell y'all that we just got word that the puzzles shipped. They're on the way. Thank you for all your puzzle orders. Can't wait to start getting those out to y'all and seeing the finished product.
Clarice, Charlotte, Janet, Gail. Artist is here too.
Hey, Artist.
Yeah. And it's hello,
Okay.
all you tater bugs.
Sweet tater bugs.
Yeah. Did y'all know it turned winter again today?
Did hear.
Yeah.
Yay, Norma. Yeah, it shows 91 here. I'm so excited. Thank y'all for telling your friends to come on over here. Hello, Marie. I think this is working, y'all. I'm just trying to be patient with it so we'll have a good final product. I think I've gotten enough of this stuff done ahead of time that hopefully this won't take too long. Yeah, Betty had snow this morning. We got to quit complaining here. At least we don't have snow.
Oh, sorry. Hey, Cecile.
Yeah, all I'm doing right here is, in case you didn't know, I'm pushing really hard.
Is that regular copy paper?
It is.
Doing?
I held my breath and hoped for the best that this is going to work.
Hello, Tanya.
Yeah, and I just dampened a sponge, and I'm really pressing down in those ridges really hard.
I'm going to leave y'all with this beautiful woman because she's doing such a good
You're
job.
so sweet. Thank you, artists. Look at, they're sending us stars.
Thank you,
They're
artists.
so sweet.
All right.
I love you.
See ya.
He
I love you.
is working out there on the storage building extension. 28 inches of snow, Sue. Oh my word. Yeah, that's right. My son's out there. You're in Colorado. That's right. Oh, it was record breaking even for y'all, wasn't it? Okay, let me just show you. See how it's looking like it. I mean, you can see the ridges. Pretty cool. It's working, I think. And I don't think, so far, I don't see where it's bleeding at all. And like I said, I just used regular copy paper. I downloaded a free printable that I found on Pinterest. Went to that website, downloaded it, and that's where we are right now. Got a green bean can. Thank you, Charlotte. He's wonderful. He is a wonderful, wonderful man. I don't know how I got so blessed and so lucky to find that man. And even after 35 years, he still loves me. He puts up with me too. Okay. Yeah, it's just a matter of, if y'all do this, it's just a matter of really being patient and pressing it into those ridges. And I think we're gonna age the can a little bit. I think we're gonna get out that Waverly Antique Wax. And, you know, so we want the can to look old too. Oh, thank you, Charlotte. I didn't, Terry. It printed out just like this because I searched for vintage coffee labels, and there were a bunch. Y'all can, you know, you'll find a ton on there. This was the first one that I saw that I thought, oh, well, you know, it's got a rooster on it. It really looks old. I thought it would be fun to play with. And now I believe I did have to take it into another program and enlarge it to get it the size I wanted. But yeah, because I had a big can. Now I can just imagine, because I was thinking about like Campbell's soup can sizes. Wouldn't it be fun to do one of them like this, but with a label? You could, if it was for the bathroom, you know, you could have a powder label, or if you wanted it in the kitchen, but a small can, it could be like baking powder label, vintage looking baking powder label. Wait till you see how we're gonna make the lid for this. We're gonna put a lid on this. Now, you know, my lid is not gonna be, if I had an actual coffee tin. Do they still make coffee tins? Mine comes in a bag, so I don't know. But if you have one of those big coffee tins that has the lid, airtight lid, you could actually store your coffee in it. The lid I'm gonna make won't be airtight, but I would think you could still use this in your coffee bar to put your K-cup pods or something in. Put it to use. Oh, yeah, that would be good, Terry, to put your cooking utensils in. That would be fun. And I was thinking that this would be really cute on a coffee bar, you know, um, to put whatever in. It doesn't have to store coffee. You can store anything in it. Okay, now, y'all, the sponge, if you're just patient with the sponge, look at, you can see the ridges in it. It really worked. That's what I thought, Michelle. Even the Folgers used to have the old cans, and now they're plastic, so that's no fun. So I guess there are some vegetables that you can really find some really big cans in, but yeah, we have a lot of this size because of our green beans. Okay, now let me just put that over here. And let's try distressing this a little bit. Oh, wow, Winifred. That's amazing. Hey, Gail. Yes, you could put sweetener in it. I do too, Robin. I think that label is so cool looking. That one turned out pretty good. I'm anxious to go back on Pinterest and find some more vintage labels, see what I can find. I'm going to use my sponge brush to do the edges here. I'm going to start at the bottom. This is just the Waverly Antique Wax. And I'm just going to, you know, kind of put it around the bottom. Betty, because I have one who is a little chunky, and the vet had told us to add a little green beans to his food. You can cut back a little bit on the food, but the green beans are good for him and it fills them up. They're very low in calorie. Actually, our beagle was a little plump, and that's when we found out. But Bo's a little chunky. So now that we have Bo, we give him green beans, but we can't slate the other dogs because they love the green beans. We used to give Max, our little beagle, carrots for treats, which he loved. So I had asked the vet when Bo came along, I said, what about carrots in his food? And she said, well, you could do that, but green beans are the least caloric and it fills them up and it's not bad for them. So there's your little tip if you have a chunky dog. Now look how I like the way that's looking at the bottom, don't y'all? I'm gonna do it at the top too. That was a good question. That's not a crazy question, Betty. Oh, my sister-in-law's here. Hey, Moidle. Yes, that's right. She had a very fancy dog, Colette. She was a newfie. Precious, precious, but picky. She would not eat the cut green beans like my old hound dogs eat. She had to have French cut green beans, which I thought was hilarious. Moidle, did you see my little version that I made? Isn't that so funny? I just had to show you that. Anyway, she saw the one that I made. She had come by yesterday and saw that one, so I thought I'd show her the little version. And I'm just pouncing around the edge here. And then I think what we'll do they really, Michelle? Oh, English bulldogs. They're so cute. I love all dogs. Steamed green peas, Betty. Wow. That's funny. You've got a little picky chihuahua. You know, I don't know. It was handy, Margot. I probably ought to, I probably should just mix up, you can mix up like the burnt umber with a little water and do the same thing. But what I'm trying to do, I don't want it to really be painted. I just want it to look old and kind of weathered. So that's why I was going with the antique wax. And I'm probably going to dry brush now. So, yeah. Hello, Esther. Well, I want to see, be sure to post it to our group. If y'all don't know, we have a group where you, just for my Tater Buggin' followers, where you can post all the stuff that you make. It's called Tater Buggin' Sweet Tater Bugs. Will it, Betty? I hope so. That was kind of what I was hoping. There are 2 questions that you'll be asked when you join. And if you just answer those 2 questions, you get on in the group. My moderators will let you in, and we just have a good time over there. Y'all, I think I want to use a smaller wet brush. I want to go easy on this because I've never tried it. Hey, Cheryl. Oh, Marilyn, I hadn't ever met a dog I didn't like, and I mean that. We have 3 rescues, 3 rescue dogs and 1 rescue cat. So I don't know if y'all saw my picture of my cat this morning. He cracked me up turning upside down like that, being silly. I like the look of that. What do y'all think? Hey, Becky. So I'm just going to lightly go around it to make, I want it to, the can to kind of match the label, the look of the label, because it looks old. Thank you, Karen. I appreciate that. And, you know, Opa, when Opa's here and Anne-Marie's here, they always remind me, you know, tell everybody about such and such and tell everybody about such and such, because I get to talking and I'll forget. They always remind me, hey, Kim, to, that's what I thought, Stephanie. Thank you. Wait till you see the lid. I'm excited about the lid I'm going to make. And again, this is a first for me. I'm doing this with y'all for the first time. I've never done this before, so we'll see how it turns out. But they always remind me to tell you about my classes in case you don't know. If you go to our store, it's taterbuggin.myshopify.com. Under art classes, we do monthly classes. You can pick and choose the ones that you want to sign up for. And you have unlimited access. It'll be there forever. Yeah, Jody. Denise is back from Wales. Hey, Denise. I'm so glad you're back. So happy you're here. It always makes me happy when y'all, when new people come back, and when I don't want to lose my old friends who have been here since I started this journey. Look at that. That's kind of fun, don't you think? It's starting to, you know, just look old and kind of weathered. I'm sure you could do that kind of enamel look, the chippy look. You could do that too. But I just wanted to kind of match this label, the coloring of the label. And tonight, I realized this morning that the week has snuck up on me. It's already Thursday, and tonight is Southern Vintage live sale, so y'all don't want to miss that. What are you up to? Yeah, Betty, which is me. I'm a coffee addict for sure. So this one, I just think would be pretty on a on your coffee bar, maybe. Okay, while that does its thing, let's go over here, and I'm going to show you. Thanks, Ann. I cut out 5, but I think I'm only going to use 3. No water on the brush. Exactly. No. When you paint, especially chalk paint, I use a dry brush to start.
Hey, Judy, zip up.
I see that now. I didn't realize what he was doing down there. Oh, me. But when I talk about dry brush, I guess I'm probably not using the right term, but I have the little stiff chippy brushes with the harder bristles, and that's what I use to dry brush. I just dip the tip in it and just kind of lightly, you can see you know, it doesn't completely cover. Like if you used a brush.
You pull the paint off until
like
the
this.
paint that's on the brush is almost dry.
Right, right. You know, you get a little on your brush, tap it off onto a paper towel or a paper plate. Yeah. Oh, somebody said I was awesome. Who said that? Lori, you're so sweet.
Said what?
Lori said I was awesome. She said your wife is awesome. That's so sweet. Anyway, yeah.
That's what I say. She's awesome sauce.
He's awesome sauce. Yeah, I thought this would be great for any rooster collectors. Okay, so cut out. He just brought me in a box from the storage building, and I cut it to fit the top of the can. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna hot glue these together, each layer together. So we're still using free stuff that you have easy access to. I always like to do that. I hate to do a lot of crafts with things that, I'm sorry y'all, my nose is itching. It always starts to itch when I get on here. I hate to do a lot of crafts where, you know, you can't get a hold of the things that you need. Because I know that frustrates me too. We've been married 35 years. Is it 35 or 30? Yeah, 30, no, I'm sorry, 36 years in in May. Jody, he's gone now. He's headed back out there. He's been building shelves all day. Okay, we put 3 together. All right, now, what's next is, see if I can do this. We're gonna take a piece of, I've just got painter's tape. You can use masking tape. Let's see, y'all, help me do the math. We were married in May of, no, it's 35 years. Married in May of 86. Golly, Lindy. Lou and we've got a lot in common. We graduated at the same year too, didn't we? Oh, wow, Cindy. Oh, that's so sweet. Rita, are you kidding me right now? You are so sweet. I think you're joking, but yeah, I'm 56. We were all discussing that in our crafting group yesterday. I think I'm almost the oldest one, but okay, what I'm doing, I just doubled that over, and I'm gonna lay down some craft sticks. I think this is how you do it, y'all. I'm gonna see if this works. Started in the middle. I'm gonna work my way out. I checked to see how many craft sticks it was gonna take to cover the top. Oh, happy anniversary, Patricia. 47 years. Oh my goodness. Are you Stephanie? Luann, I'm so glad you forgot to. Jody, y'all are gonna, oh my goodness. Oh, I'm so far from my youngest son just turned 30. I have a 32-year-old and a 30-year-old. Y'all are sweet. I graduated college in May of 88, Kathy. Got my degree in journalism, of all things. How about that? Oh, my nose itches. Maybe I shouldn't have shaken that that Pom-Pom, that chenille Pom-Pom. Woo! Okay, now what I'm going to do, let me see if I can do this right. Let me undo it here. I curled it around. Let me cut it. Michelle, yeah, I swear y'all are punking me right now. I know y'all did not. Okay, so I know y'all are joking. Oh, cancer-free 1 year in May. Now that's something to celebrate. Oh, y'all. Oh. Okay, so what we have here, I've glued it down. Now I'm just going to take my pencil that I had. Here it is. And I'm just going to draw around it so I know where to cut. And we're going to hope that they don't split. But you can see why I thought it was best that I get a lot of this stuff done for y'all before I went live, so you wouldn't have to watch me cut all the cardboard and, you know, do all that. So now all I have to do is cut out this circle. And I'm going to try to do it very carefully so that they don't crack too bad. And I heard if you just very carefully cut slowly like this, they're less likely to crack. So let's see if I can be patient again with this. So far, so good, y'all. Yes, that is just such happy news. Oh my goodness, I'm so happy to hear that. Fold the ends of your tape over the top and have hold. Wouldn't that be, that would make sense, wouldn't it? I watched Labriska this morning. She is so adorable. And there was something like that she had done. And you know, y'all are so good. Y'all always shout stuff out. You know, you have tips and tricks because we go live. And your brain doesn't quite work the same way as if you're sitting here crafting by yourself, you know. I guess we're distracted. We're busy visiting and stuff. And so we're not exactly thinking everything through quite as clearly as we might normally. And sometimes I don't even when I'm not live. But y'all always have the greatest ideas and tips while we're sitting here crafting. Oh, wow. I think a lot of it is that we watch a lot of crafting videos, and once you get your brain going in a certain direction, well, mine starts pinging just all over the place, and it'll go from this to this to this. Oh, well, I could do this, and oh, wait, I could do this, and it's so much fun, but it's crazy making at the same time. But it kind of, I think that's kind of how a lot of us do it. Y'all do it too, I'm sure. Okay, so then we've got this. Now let's see if I can transfer these over to my lid. I'm going to go one at a time and just hot glue this down. It would be a miracle if I get this right. We'll see. It'll be fine. It's just crafting. It's all good, right? I do too, Michelle. I love watching all the crafters. I have so much fun watching them. Last night I watched Amanda make that so cute. That wreath with the bunny dangling, those legs dangling down just cracked me up. Norma, that's a good way to put it. Oh, our squirrels get out of the cage. My squirrels get out of the cage daily, sometimes multiple times. You should see me this morning or today. I mean, I wasn't so sure exactly what I was going to do till about 2 o'clock. And that's when I finally decided, yes, today's the day I'm doing this one. And because I have so many that I'm ready to do. I thought so too, Luann. When she put those dangly legs on them, I think I squealed. It was adorable. Man, see, who said that? Betty said it then. Teresa, oh, Laura. Y'all, see, that's a prime example of what I'm talking about. Oh, mercy. No, I'm going to do everything the hard way. It was, Denise. We never turn the TV on anymore, Marjorie. I'm either watching crafters on Facebook or YouTube. I watch a lot, a lot of other things on YouTube besides crafting too. I have those that I follow Kara and Nate are my absolute favorite on YouTube. I love Jamie French. But then if I want to actually watch a movie or binge watch a show or something, hi Debbie, I'll turn on Netflix and on my laptop. So we just never, I turned on the TV yesterday for the Weather Channel. First time in I don't know how long. So now I did that the hard way, y'all. You saw that. And I just want to, it's not going to show, but I just want to erase my little pencil line. What is it? What, Penny? A sparkly chicken? Ran through the room and I chased after it instead of the squirrels. Yeah, that's a good way to put it. All right, see, I just had a little pencil line I wanted. Okay, so we have this now. So we got a wood lid. That's all right, Rita. I just want to eyeball this. I want to trim. I don't like that, so I want to trim that. And then I'm just going to do wax on the top. You could do stain. I'm just trimming it, y'all. Who was wearing bling? I missed it. I missed the bling. Okay, all that out of my way. Hey, Peggy Sue. I'm so happy you're here. We are making a vintage canister, or we're pretending it's vintage. We're going to make it look vintage. And I think I'll just use this for the lid. Again, I'm just getting out, yeah, the chicken. I'm just getting out that Waverly Antique Wax again, so it'll match the can. We're trying to just make it look more like a canister instead of a can with a fake lid. We want to try to give it some pizzazz. I sure am. I sure am, Sherry. I already have it stained, but I needed to get this lid done. I wanted to show y'all this, and I want to get the edges. I don't want, you don't want to know it's cardboard in there. So there's the lid. That looks pretty good. Let's look at it. See how that looks with the can? I like that. So what I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my thicker jute twine that I have, and I'm just gonna hot glue it right around the edge. Carefully. Let me see here. Because it's about the width of each piece of cardboard. Are you talking to me, Tarita? Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, let's just start running a bead of hot glue right around this edge. And see if I can get this done without taking too long. I think that's gonna hide the cardboard good. We're gonna have stringies, I'm sure. Susie, that's okay. I'm just glad you made it here. Y'all are wonderful. I just love coming on here and hanging out with y'all and making new things. Most of the time it's stuff I have never tried before, and I'm just, holding my breath hoping it'll work. I've got this all over me. Let me get a paper towel. Oh, Sherry, you're so organized. Wow. I'm just going to wipe this off a little bit here. And if y'all notice, I told you, I told you Tuesday, I have a naked fingernail because my fingernail polish pulled off. And so I still had not had time to fix it yet. You think, girl, get it together. I've been tackling that big old canvas. And Mr. Tater Buggins had these projects, the storage building project going, and my sweet sister-in-law, Moidle, y'all saw her Sunday here. She is redoing, you know, I called her La Decorateur. Y'all remember that? And, oh, thank you, Terry. I'm glad you like it. I was hoping y'all would enjoy it. She is redecorating my booth for me. She is so sweet. She's on vacation this week and using her time to work on my booth because we're having the big anniversary sale, big tent sale, anniversary sale at the store next Saturday. Any of y'all who live in the Memphis area need to come. It's the biggest day of the year at Southern Vintage, and it's so much fun, outside and inside sales. And so I've got to up my game and make sure my booth looks good and is full of stuff. So I'm in the process of, you know, trying to create inventory, new fun things for the booth. And she is making it beautiful for me. It is at Southern Vintage Company, Terry. It's here in Bartlett at 4210 Alturia. And it is the 27th, not this Saturday, but next Saturday. And everybody always loves it. There'll be sales inside and outside. There's, I think Donna's Kettle Corn truck is going to be there. There's usually a food truck there. I haven't heard what food truck is going to be there this year. But there's usually a food truck. Past couple of times it was Say Cheese, which is delicious. But there's fun stuff, you know, if you get there early enough, and I think it's the first 50 customers who buy at least $20 worth. Now, this could change. Don't quote me on this. Get a swag bag that's full of goodies that all the dealers put together. I mean, they contribute to, I should say. Is it really, Terry? Have you ever been there? Noah, cadet lady. Wait. I missed that. And she saved me some. Just an idea, depending on what size. Oh, maybe you're not. Oh, you're not talking to me. Okay. Luann, isn't it fun? The time, it's 10 to 6 that day. Saturday is 10 to 6. See how the edge is coming along? See, then you don't even notice that won't even know it's cardboard. And I think what I'll do is I will paint the this bottom part, the ivory, and then distress it with the wax. And I think that's going to be, well, we'll put the bead on top then. I just want to cover up all of these cardboard edges. Yeah, road trip time, Peggy Sue. Definitely. We've almost gotten it all covered up. So this may go in my booth for Saturday. But y'all, I'm going to tell you, after the big sale, a lot of what I'm going to be making on my lives is going to go in my online shop. I'm just going to add them on there. And y'all saw, I guess you saw, I added 2 new t-shirts yesterday to the shop. Okay, let me get this right. Okay, so here's what we have so far. Look how cute. Ah, that turned out cute, didn't it, y'all? I'm kind of happy. Put jute through. Well, I have a bead that doesn't have a hole in it. It's just got a hole in the bottom, so it's flat. So it'll be like that. What do you think? Love it, love it. Okay. So do you think, yeah, I think I need to paint this. I don't want anybody to be thinking, oh, she just used cardboard, which I did, but you know, you want people to know you took the time to make it pretty, right? So, let me get out this and my ivory. Cute for wooden spoons, yeah. The can is the large vegetable can. We get green beans for the dogs in this size can. I don't remember how many ounces it is. But now I'm going to start looking at different cans in the store because I really like the way this looks. And I like the way the lid, you know, just looks a little bit nicer than, you know, some things we could have used. It feels a little more substantial because it has the wood on top. Cut a circle just small enough to go inside so we'll sit in on the top. Yeah. Thank you, Rosalina. It's a free printable. All I did was go on Pinterest and searched for free printable vintage coffee labels. And this was one of the ones that came up that I chose. Sarge just threw his ball under the storage building. Guess who's got to get it? All right, that looks a little better than cardboard, doesn't it? Artist, that's a great idea. A block of wood on the inside to keep the lid on. I just made the, it'll just sit up there instead of actually fitting, but I don't know. I'll do that next time. Beverly, usually you can, it'll link the site where you can go to and it'll have a hyperlink for you to download and save it to your computer. I think you can also right click. Randy, the lid is to our can. This is just an old vegetable can that I painted and distressed, and I printed a vintage coffee label and we made a lid out of cardboard. It's 3 layers of cardboard. Now do I want to distress the inside of the lid or leave it like that? Cut to fit also. Artists, you've got so many good ideas. So do y'all think, do I need to distress the inside of the lid or just leave it like that? Leave it. I kind of think so too. It's going to just fit right here. So let me glue our bead on so we'll be able. Now can't you see if you did this in different colors and you want to put something, a cute thing on your vanity or in your bathroom with cotton balls and Q-tips and whatever you want to put in there that you want to hide in your bathroom, but it looks, you know, would fit. You could do little cans and put them on your tiered trays. All kinds of ideas. I think you could, yeah. I just decided I was thinking coffee bar, you know, but I promise you I'm going to be making more of these in different sizes. I won't be throwing cans away because this was too fun and too easy to do. Look at that. Well, y'all, I can't even. I love it. I love it. And plants, Randy, you could do this and look up printable garden labels. Wouldn't that be fun? And then if you had herbs and you could put your herbs in it. You know, drill a hole in the bottom, or, you know, add some rocks in the bottom and plant your herbs in these cute things. Oh, I just love it. So I think, yeah, you can do all kinds of things. If you want to put this out on your kitchen counter and you want to put your utensils in it, you can always just kind of prop the lid to the side, because it just looks it looks old and vintagey too. No, I did not. I did not do anything but wash it real good. Should I spray paint the inside? I chalk painted the outside. These come with white insides, so I didn't have to do a thing. Seed packs would be so cute, Judy. Oh, it would, Luann. I love that idea. Okay, so now I want to see all the sweet tater bugs post your canisters or your cans that you do in our group. Gail, I mean, could it really get any cheaper? Most of us probably already have chalk paint on hand. If you don't have the Waverly Antique Wax, like I said, mix up your burnt umber, just your little acrylic paint in a little container, and add some water, and you can do the same thing. But all of us being crafters, we have a lot of the stuff. Save a can, free. I mean, you use what's inside it. You're not going to throw it away, so that's trash, basically, that you're saving. A free printable, some cardboard, jute. And you know what? If you don't want to use a wood bead or don't have a wood bead, use a Jenga block. You know, just a rectangle Jenga block. That would be fine. Right, Betty. Anything that's trash that I can use, you know, and don't throw away, I think that's a good thing, right? And you know, you get a useful container out of it that you didn't have to necessarily go out and buy. So that's pretty cool. Hello, Judy Johnson. You're in West Tennessee too, so am I. Thank you so much, Terry. I appreciate that. I just love hanging out with y'all, and y'all always make me so happy. And I actually kept it at an hour today. But I had so much fun with y'all. I did a few things the hard way that I probably could have done easier and smarter. But don't hold that against me, okay? I hope y'all had fun, though. Thank you, Beth. Thank you. It's still a work in progress, so hopefully by the weekend it will be ready to go to its new home. Oh, Sherry, I'm gonna look that up. A cinnamon method for rusting. Oh, that would be so... Oh, Norma, wow, I didn't know that. That's fantastic. Y'all amaze me. You show up for me, and just... I appreciate it so much. Like I say always, I love y'all, and I mean that. Yeah, Judy, that's right. It's the end result that counts. It worked out. It worked out. And I think there are so many different... Y'all are going to come up with amazing ways to do this. Some natural looking ribbon would be really pretty around the edges. Gail, tater bugging, sweet tater bugs. You just, it'll say create post, and you add your photo to it, just like you would on your personal news feed. And my moderators approve it, and then it's on there. These are, oh my goodness, it's an off-brand. It's at Kroger. I can see it. I don't know the name of it. They have changed recently from this size to a size about like this, but this big around. So that's what I'm going to have from here on out, I guess, until they get these back. There's also a really big size that I would buy because, I mean, we've got 3 dogs. We can... Hanover. That's it, Brenda. It's Hanover. Thank you. I knew it was an H, but I could see it in my head, but couldn't pull it out. Hanover has, yeah, the white inside, and which makes it great. So yeah, I may I don't use that really big can usually because it's so hard to hold and pour the beans out. But I think I'm going to get one just because I want to do a big canister. Wouldn't that be a great coffee canister? That's what it is today, y'all. And, you know, I'm working up in my March floral class. I'm realizing it's getting toward the end of the month. I got to start thinking about April's class. And I haven't done your bonus craft video yet. So as soon as I get that nailed down, what we're going to do, I may do that Sunday at 4. I'll be here on my page live at 2 this Sunday. But, or it may be one day this week. I don't know. But get ready because pretty soon we're going to have our bonus fun craft video to fit our theme. And then I'll announce what April's going to be. Thanks for hanging out with me, y'all. I'm going to get back to this canvas and see what else I can get done on it. And y'all go enjoy the rest of your day. Have a great evening. It's already, it's 5 here, so maybe later where you are. And just enjoy the rest of your evening. And thanks for hanging out. I love y'all. I will see you again very, very soon. Bye.